For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. Also, I've got a new merchandise store, hats, hoodies and new tee designs, all available right now on the link in the description. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 10 of the Everton Career Mode series here on FIFA 17. We're into double digits in the first of our opening FIFA 17 series, and we start with a quarter-final. It's away from home at the Riverside against Middlesbrough. That's Tuesday. We follow that up at the weekend with a game at home against Manchester United. And then the following midweek, we have a game away from home at St Mary's against Southampton. As you can tell, very busy month of December on the way. January doesn't look that busy right now, but of course if we win this game against Middlesbrough, we'll have 2 extra games to play in January because of course there'll be both semi-finals. There's also an FA Cup third round tie to be put into the month of January, so 3 games could very quickly become 6 after this first game of today's episode. We're doing quite well recently though, and we were able to win our last game out after picking up a draw against Chelsea and unfortunately a defeat against West Ham. But to be fair, Sheku Kouyaté scored an absolute cracker, so I can't do much about that. We'll hope though that we can get a good victory here, although because it's only the Cup and because we've got Manchester United at the weekend, I'm not going to start my strongest side here against Middlesbrough. I'm going to play a couple of players that haven't seen too much first team football. One player that hasn't seen too much first-team football that has impressed when he's come in, though, is Stefan Jovetic. And he scored a very good goal in the last episode, and he's going to start up top for me. So I'm going to go and sort my starting 11 out, and then we'll jump into this game against Middlesbrough. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. There will be a My Player episode tonight. And, of course, there was a Journey episode yesterday. So check the channel page for anything you may have missed. But let's go play Middlesbrough and see if we can't get ourselves through to the semi-final of the Football League Cup. Here's the Middlesbrough starting lineup. Victor Valdez in goal and Alvaro Negredo up top as we suspected. Victor Fisher and Gaston Ramirez join Stuani in the front three with Darun and Adam Clayton in the holding roles. Fabio at left back, Barragan, the former Valencia right back, our right back. My side is a full changed 11. Morales starts on the left. We've got Iñaki Williams on the right. And obviously Stefan Jovetic up top in the middle. Besic, James Ward-Prowse and Idrissa Gana Gueye in the midfield. Brian Oviedo, Funes Murray, Tyus Browning and Mason Holgate in the defence with Stekelenburg in goal. Confirmed on your screen right now. Let's jump into the game. Let's get ourselves through to the semi-finals. Oh, Idrissa Gana Gueye steals that off Negredo. I'm going to hit it early with Jovetic and I really wish I hadn't. Thought I could keep that down and maybe aim it towards one of the corners because Jovetic has had very good finishing recently. But yeah, I perhaps shouldn't have done that. It went down the middle and over the top. Just the complete opposite of what I wanted to do. Negredo to Stuani. I'm trying to steal it off him, but I can't. Stuani finds the space. That hit off Funes Murray. That's going to be a corner. Decent effort from Stuani. We need to get this away. Cross coming from Gaston Ramirez's left foot. And hopefully cleared by Idrissa Gana Gueye's head. It's not. It's cleared off the bar by Victor Fisher. Really good effort for Middlesbrough, that. They are outplaying me here, or at least having the better chances. I need to improve. Prowse, Jovetic. Just lay that in front of Idrissa Gana Gueye. Some space to run into, but not too much. We'll get it away to Iñaki Williams. Now, I was trying to just drop a shoulder and see if Fabio would commit. He didn't. We'll look for Jovetic in the middle. It might, in fact, be Kevin Morales. Jovetic went up for it, despite me not being in control of him. Win this header, and we could still have another opportunity. Tyus Browning brings it down, in fact. James Ward-Prowse will look for Jovetic. Will look to try and turn. Wasn't the best turn, but Idrissa Gana Gueye's around the outside, and this surely should have been 1-0 to Everton. Idrissa Gana Gueye. That is a clear-cut opportunity, and he has just shanked that shot well wide. Ward-Prowse up to Jovetic. Just get it out wide to Iñaki Williams. Try and drop the shoulder. I see James Ward-Prowse making a run, but I don't really fancy being able to get it to him. Jovetic should get it to him now. We'll look for Iñaki Williams, and we can't take the lead. We're working some good opportunities here, but the ball just will not find its way past Victor Valdez. 2 minutes to go till half-time. Give me that ball. Yes, Mason Holgate doing well, but keeps going back to a Middlesbrough man. They work it across nicely. Comes Barragan from right back, pushing into a central attacking midfielder's role, but doing the job well. How is there so much space here for Victor Fisher? Where on earth has my defence gone? Thank you, Mason Holgate. I don't know what happened there. That was really weird. And Iñaki Williams, though, has the space to run into. I don't know what's happened to their defence either. Fabio's trying his best to close me down. He's doing very well. Gave a cheeky tug of the shirt there, but couldn't get to it. And, whoa! Barragan almost scores an own goal. Corner to come in from James Ward-Prowse. We'll put it around about the penalty spot. Put a bit more power on it. Up goes Funes Mori in the end, but it's past the post and out for a goal kick. 0-0 after 55 minutes. There's football here from Middlesbrough. Negredo around the corner. Darun into Fabio. Back to Negredo. This quick passing is completely untrackable. Fabio somehow manages to outmuscle Iñaki Williams despite being off balance. Gaston Ramirez with the shot from distance and Stekelenburg with a good save. Middlesbrough have been just as good as I have in this game. We've had equally impressive and good opportunities, but apparently Negredo's chest is made out of steel and that bounces straight off. Random lob through ball. We'll try and get it away. Holgate does well. Gay gets it around the corner and Besic could play Morales here down the line. Not really too sure which way to go, to be honest, but we'll go. Oh, I was trying to get it across to Gay. It went to him anyway. Jovetic will find Morales. Gets it to James Ward-Prowse. We'll go through there to Jovetic maybe. Maybe try a 1-2 perhaps. He's not gone for the 1-2, but James Ward-Prowse is around the outside. He scored against Chelsea. He won't score here against Middlesbrough. Iñaki Williams trying to win it back, but can't. Great opportunity in the last 10 minutes to try and win it here, but we haven't been able to take it. Take this free kick short. Get it to Idrissa Gay. There's Mason Holgate. Not really the man you wanted to end up on with it on the edge of the box, but never mind. Play Gay around the corner. Try and cut back, maybe look for Iñaki Williams again. And then drop the shoulder on the defender, burst past him, shoot and not score. Victor Valdez with a good save. We are 5 minutes into extra time now. Cross to come in from Kevin Morales. It's decent. Idrissa Gay was underneath it. I'm going to pull this back here with Jovetic. No, I'm not. I'm going to knock it out straight for a goal kick. Brilliant. Williams to Witsel. Play it into Enner Valencia, who's come on at half-time in extra time. And he's turned inside brilliantly there. Enner Valencia to win it for us. He has done in the 115th minute as we just tick over into it. Enner Valencia gives us a 1-0 lead. Those extra little bit of legs, you know what I mean? That extra bit of pace from fresh legs has made the difference. He's come off the bench, fires that into the side netting. I could even have squared it across to Kevin Morales just to make sure, but felt confident I could bury that. There's the back of Mason Holgate's head, but we have a 1-0 lead here. The pace of Adama's making the difference down the right-hand side for them this time. And that's a good cross. Tyce Browning gets that away, though. Just to kind of get into Axel Witsel. Through there to Enner Valencia. We'll just try and keep possession now for the rest of this half, he says, as he immediately gives possession away. Good turn by Jordan Rhodes. Where's he going to go? Down the line. They need to get themselves an equaliser, but they're not going to do so. They might do so. That was never a foul. I clearly won the ball, but Espinosa's going to stand the ball into the middle. And if they equalise now, I'll be livid. The ball's up into the box. Stekelenburg away. Axel Witsel helps it on its way, and there goes the final whistle. Very close to them being able to get a goal back, but we are through to the semi-finals of the League Cup, thanks to that very late winner from Enner Valencia. I didn't want to go to extra time, to be completely honest, because we need the stamina for the squad, but despite a very even game, we sneak it at the death. Arsenal are through to the semis as well. Not sure who the other two sides are, but we're concentrating now on the game against Manchester United, and the other two sides will be either West Brom, Burton, Liverpool or Palace. My starting lineup is, as you might expect it, Balassi starting on the left-hand side though, because of course Morales played the full 120 against Middlesbrough. Man United side is pretty strong. Marcus Rashford starting up top though, with Zlatan, Pogba and De Gea all on the bench, continuing to play Sergio Romero in goal here. The AI, don't know why. Rocco, Jones, Blind and Valencia at the back. Timothy Fosu-Mensah starts as well in the centre of midfield. Don't know why the AI managers aren't playing their strongest sides against me. It's a similar strength side that played against me in the Cup, which we actually came away with a victory in. So we'll hope to try and replicate that here, because I'm starting a stronger 11 than I did in that game, and they're starting an equally weak 11 as they did in that game. So theoretically, on paper, we should walk this, unless, of course, Pogba and Ivanovic come off the bench and have an absolute stormer of a substitute impact, but we'll have to wait and see. Rashford out to Ashley Young, looks for Mata, finds him. Fosu-Mensah. Just the pace of Rashford scares me. I'm so terrified of letting him get in behind, but it's Timothy Fosu-Mensah that gives Manchester United a 1-0 lead after 14 minutes. Nice little link-up play with Henrik Mkhitaryan there, and I was so concentrated on stopping Rashford from getting in behind that they cut it back to the man that hadn't run in behind, Timothy Fosu-Mensah. Just stood there on his own on the penalty spot, backed off, good finish. 1-0 United. Barkley on the run. I see Deulofeu there down the right-hand side. We'll play him in. Great first touch. Driving into the box. We'll pull it back. Barkley will not equalise because that's a good save by Sergio Romero. I could have maybe tried to look for Lukaku there, but I don't think the pass was on. I will look for Lukaku here, though, at the near post. We'll see what he can do. Try and stand it up into that area. In fact, it may even go all the way in. It comes back off the post, or was it the keeper? It was the keeper. Put it towards the near post again, and we'll see if we can flick it on. I'm trying to try something, like try and aim it near post and then flick it backwards so everybody's committed to the front post so that I get a man free at the back. But it didn't work, unfortunately. Here's Ashley Young. Good ball into Rashford, who's accelerating away. He's going to try and put it back as well, and Ashley Young has somehow tucked that away. How has he squeezed that in there? I have no idea. It's Manchester United 2, Everton 0 here. This is not going according to plan at all. Rashford's pace is just impossible to deal with right now. He cuts it back and... Oh, keeps. You've got to do better. I'm sorry, Sergio Rico. That is a goalkeeping mistake. That is straight at you. How has that gone through? Barkley into Lukaku. Just knock it back there to James McCarthy. Go to Lukaku here as well. Deulofeu makes a great run through. Gerard Deulofeu in the box to equalise. Not to equalise. We've conceded twice, but we've pulled one back. 38th minute. Gerard Deulofeu brings us back into the game. Lovely ball by Lukaku. Great run inside the defender. Just had to make the pass accurate enough. And, well, the finish was accurate enough as well. Stunning from Gerard Deulofeu right into the top corner. We are back in business. Let's go and get an equaliser. Marcus Rocco down the line to Ashley Young. Cross could come in. He's twisting one way then the other. The cross does come in and Rashford gets there first. Thankfully, James McCarthy got something on that. Corner to Man United. Just a handful of minutes into the second half. Cross comes in from Mata. It's deep. Rashford's there. He brings it down. He's going to try and get the turn in, but we've picked it off him. But somehow he's come away with the ball still. And Sergio Rico has to dive away to his right-hand side to stop them from taking a 2-goal lead again. I thought I'd been able to get that away for a moment there, but... Oh, that's another corner to the edge of the box. Get the tackling, but it's still dropped to a Man United man. Ashley Williams with a great block on Antonio Valencia, but still Man United keep coming forward. Ashley Young with the ball. Almost runs into Antonio Valencia there. We've managed to force them backwards a little bit here, but Ross Barkley misses his challenge. I just want to steal it off them so I can go on a counter, but they're so good in possession here. Enner Valencia with a turn. Here's Ibrahimovic. Good save by Sergio Rico. Ibra off the bench. And this is just an unrelenting spell of pressure from Manchester United. Cross comes in, up goes Schneidlin straight at Sergio Rico. Let's just calm things down, shall we? This is getting a little bit hectic in this second half. I don't want to go 3-1 down. I'll fire this to Lukaku and I'm going to try and roll the defender. It nearly worked, but we do have a bit more space now in this central area than I thought we did. Get that to Axel Witsel. Paul Pogba's come off the bench and he's here trying to close down Axel Witsel, but Axel gets the turn in. Not really too sure why he went for the no-look pass, but James McCarthy's shot is blocked by Daley Blind. We're getting closer. We are getting closer. I want this equalising goal. It's a looping corner. Up goes Ross Barkley. It's straight at Sergio Romero. Oh. Still getting closer. 23 minutes to get this equaliser. Seamus Coleman intercepts. Barkley will play this down the line looking for Deulofeu, and he's turned inside. He's still going, looking for Lukaku. Romelu Lukaku in the box. Romelu Lukaku, 2-2. Last minute equaliser in off the woodwork. At last. At last. I thought when I tried to take it on again to get inside Enner Valencia, I thought I'd overdone it for a moment, but he's just found the target. In off the woodwork. Perfect angle for it here. Just guiding it into that top corner. The inside the post, into the back of the net. We've equalised. We're going to get a point. Oh, it was the last kick of the game as well, basically. It's a 2-2 draw at home against Manchester United. I could not cope with the pace of Rashford. He tore me apart in that first half. Absolutely dominated proceedings, Manchester United, in the first 45. But in the second 45, we were much better. Very even game, as you can see there. Both had the same amount of shots. We actually had an extra one on target. They slightly edged possession. I think it was definitely the cliche of a game of two halves. They were by far the better side in the first. We were by far the better side in the second. We were able, though, to come away with a point. Up next for us, though, is Southampton midweek. No rest for the wicked. Only 3 days until the next game. Same starting 11 here against Southampton that we played in the Cup against Middlesbrough, although Sergio Rico retains that #1 goalkeeping spot because, of course, it's a league game, not a cup game. So Stekelenburg plays my cup games, Sergio Rico plays my league, and we'll see what sort of side Southampton are putting out in a moment. We're currently third in the table, but we can go back above local rivals Liverpool with a win. A draw won't be enough because goal difference is heavily stacked in their favour, so we need 3 points. We will try and get 3 points if we possibly can. This December fixture list, though, is really going to kill me off. McCarthy starting in goal for them. Cedric, Van Dijk, Fonte and Matthew Target. Not sure what formation they're playing. A 4-1-2-1-2. Romeu, Davis, Claessy and Højbjerg in the midfield with Shane Long and Charlie Austin up top. It's very narrow. We'll try and play down the wings, keep the ball wide and see if we can get ourselves a win. I made a mistake earlier on. I said that it was the same side that played against Middlesbrough. It's not. Enner Valencia has started ahead of Stefan Jovetic, thanks to getting that late winner. Williams into James Ward-Prowse. There's already plenty of space up wide, as you can see here. We'll go to James Ward-Prowse, poke that through to Iñaki Williams, and that wide space has very nearly given us the opportunity to score at the very beginning of the game. Kevin Morales will have a second opportunity, and Alex McCarthy again with a top save. 2 shots in the opening 4 minutes, each of which could very well have given us the lead. Unfortunately it didn't, but again picking the ball off them, and Southampton really don't seem like the races in the opening few moments here. Give this to James Ward-Prowse. It was actually meant for the man running through the middle, but sadly it didn't reach him. Never mind, Southampton on the counter-attack now, and we've slowed them down at least enough to stop them from getting an opportunity in the immediate future, so that will do for now. Romeu into Stephen Davis. I don't know why Oviedo just fell over there up against Charlie Austin. Cross could come in still, and has done. Keeper will have that though. Look at it quickly, looking for Iñaki Williams. Look for support. Here it is. James Ward-Prowse will look for Enner Valencia, and we will race away. Jose Fonte isn't the fastest, but neither are my central midfielders. But Enner Valencia slides that through brilliantly, and Bezic really should have made that 1-0. Great block by Cedric. This is a good game for us so far. We are dominating proceedings here. We just need the goal to put ourselves in front. Enner Valencia could win that header. It hasn't done. Tyus Browning brings that down. We'll look to get it inside. Funes Mori gets it under control eventually. Here's Idrissa Gana Gueye. Forced wide, but we will cut back. I see the man on the edge of the box. It's Kevin Morales, and for the second time he tries to bend in that far top corner, and for the second time Alex McCarthy is equal to it. Cedric down the line to Charlie Austin. Early cross. Mason Holgate does very well to rise up and get that away. Jordy Claessy into Stephen Davis. That's a lovely turn. Stephen Davis into Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, who smacks it against the bar. Just get rid of it, Mason. That was not as much power as I wanted to put on that clearance. And Sergio Rico makes another good save. I don't know whether he tipped that onto the bar a moment ago. It was a very good shot from Charlie Austin. But we'll see. It may not even have been Charlie. I think it was, in fact, Charlie Austin that put the cross in. But never mind. Cross comes in here and... powerful header from Shane Long. Nothing anybody could do about that. That was just a very, very good goal for Southampton. We are 1-0 down. Williams inside to James Ward-Prowse. Here's Bezic to Oviedo. Making the run down the line is Kevin Morales. Cedric is with him. But we'll look to turn inside and we'll poke through Enner Valencia, who just keeps that in. We'll look for the cross. It's deep. It's cleared away, but only as far as Mason Holgate. Shane Long is with me, but we'll get it to Iñaki Williams, and we'll turn. It's a very good turn as well. Iñaki Williams looking to pull this back, and Bezic, no. Idrissa Gana Gueye, no. Valencia, sorry, and Morales, no. It still could go in. Enner Valencia, Bezic, and it's in at last. But he's offside. Someone was offside. That was just an absolute clusterfuck. I've no idea who was offside or how it didn't end up in the back of the net before that. But it looks like it was Enner Valencia that was the man that was offside, judging by the fact that it zoomed in on him there. And as Morales went up for this header, he was, in fact, offside. Rip. Long. Oh, tried to nip in and nick it away, but I couldn't. Stephen Davies out wide to Cedric. He's going down the line. Somehow manages to roll Brian Oviedo, but he wasn't to get past Idrissa Gana Gueye. Oviedo will come away with it here, and we'll look for Kevin Morales down the line, and he's in behind here. Now, was he onside? That's the question, and I think he was. Cutting inside well, tackled, but here's Bezic. Bezic will get it to James Ward-Prowse against his former team. Bang, that tops. Good save, Alex McCarthy. Okay, corner. James Ward-Prowse to take. Floats in, up goes Morales, up goes Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. Tyus Browning will look over here to Mason Holgate. Why is it always defenders? Why is it always defenders? Oviedo cuts this back. Funes Mori, that's all 4 defenders the ball has ended up at now since the corner was taken. Idrissa Gana Gueye, pull that back. Surely Enner Valencia now. No, a good save again. We've dominated chances in this game. I just cannot score past Alex McCarthy. Heavy touch from Romeo, and Idrissa Gana Gueye steals it off him. But Jordi Clasie gets the loose ball, but Idrissa Gana Gueye wins it back again. James Ward-Prowse. Oh, and then we lose it, and Idrissa Gana Gueye wins it back again. Williams will look down the line looking for Enner Valencia. It's a great ball into him, and the defender was wrong-footed there. Enner Valencia into the box. Enner Valencia at last. You know what the worst thing is? I've already decided to substitute Enner Valencia off. Stefan Jovetic is coming on just before they kick off. His last kick of the game, Enner Valencia brings us back level. Great run, turned inside and just slots it home. 1-1. Hjulberg against Oviedo. Pulled back here to Oriol Romeo, who is completely shattered. He has nothing left in his stamina bar. Try and take advantage of that if we can. And we've picked it off here. Stefan Jovetic needs to make me a run. And Iñaki Williams will look to try and get away from Jose Fonte, which he should be able to do, despite the fact that he's running out of stamina. Now, can we pull this back? Axel Witsel, 2-1. Yes! The relief, the amount of chances we've had in this game. Watch Axel Witsel, he's running with, and then he just pulls off. You can see the intelligent run there, pulls off, and just you can see with his hands, he's like, give it to me, pass it to me. And that's just a simple finish then. Barnes. I read that turn, and away goes the header, but only as far as Cedric. Jordi Clasie. Clasie into Stephen Davis, who gets the turn in, and Sergi Rico saves my blushes. That turn completely fooled me. He just span on the spot, and I couldn't read it. Really good one-arm save there by Sergio Rico. He's been worth every penny so far this season, the youngster. Brilliant goalkeeper. In comes the cross. Shane Long chests it back out towards the corner spot. In it comes again. Goes Brian Oviedo, helps it on its way. We're under the cosh here. I'm going to switch from attacking. I was on ultra attack, in fact. Let's switch to ultra defensive instead. Cedric gets the cross in again. How is Shane Long on his own? I'm not entirely too sure. Another good save by Sergio Rico. That one didn't need to be made. It was going wide, but they'll have another corner here, Southampton. Things are getting very, very competitive now in this save. We started the season by walking through a couple of fixtures. We are not doing that anymore. The changes that Chani gave us to the sliders have really changed up how things are playing in this save. It's a lot more competitive, and hopefully it's a lot more entertaining for you guys as well. This episode has been ridiculous to record. It's just been non-stop throughout the entirety of it. Constantly chasing a goal, chasing a winner, chasing an equaliser, chasing just to get back in the game like we were against Man United. There goes the final whistle though. 3 points away from home against Southampton. You can probably tell I'm pretty pumped with that. We needed those 3 points. Desperate for them, we got them. We are back up into second in the league. 11 shots, 7 on target. That was what we needed to get the win out of that game. Alex McCarthy was having just one hell of a performance, but thankfully we were able to put the ball past him twice, win the game. We got Watford on Saturday, and then we've got Arsenal midweek. So it doesn't get any easier at all, but with things looking like this right now in the league, that game against Arsenal is pretty important. And with the fixture list the way it is, I might be having to play the side that just played against Southampton against them. Unless I play a tired side against Watford to play a full-strength side against Arsenal. But then we'd have to play... Oh, it's just too many fixtures. Too many fixtures and not enough quality and depth. That's what we need to do in the upcoming transfer window in January, if I've got the money, if we can raise the money, and in the next summer transfer window. We have the depth in numbers, we need the depth in quality now. That's what we're missing, but for now, that's going to bring today's episode to a close. Thank you very much for watching. Do drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too if you're new around here, but for now, that's all from me. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.